Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your singles reading for the month of November. So if you're absolutely single as a Pringle, this isn't a complicated type of reading. It's complicated and on and off stuff. This is if you're absolutely single, it's just been destitute, love life has been dry. Let's see what's happening in the month of November. So if you have not checked out your general reading for the month of November, there should be an iCard popping up in the upper right hand corner. Go ahead and click on that to check on your general reading while you're here. After you watch this though, right? So for my absolutely single as a Pringle Leos, what is happening in their love life in the month of November? What's going on with our Leos, Spirit? Okay, we got our 2. Healing family issues and soulmate. Okay. So I wasn't going to look at the bottom of the deck on yours because we already pulled 2 cards, but I kind of peeked at it when I was putting down the deck, and we have unrequited love. Okay, well, I'll say this to you, Leo, singles. It feels like you're still feeling the energy of an unrequited love situation, whether your feelings weren't the same as somebody else's or their feelings weren't the same as yours. It's kind of what you're dealing with right now in regards to a prior connection, whatever caused the situation to be unrequited, whether somebody wasn't giving you what you needed or you weren't giving them what they needed. It could have gone anyway. There are some issues here between you and this past person that you've dealt with, right? You may have felt like they were a soulmate, or you felt a good connection between you and this person, no matter how deep it went, no matter the depth of that connection. You really did feel connected to this person in one way or another. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. So it feels like in the month of November, you're still feeling the residual of whatever happened between you and this person. Now, I will tell you, Leo, we will have an extended. So if you want to check that out as well, there should now be an iCard popping up for the extended. So once you finish this, come back and check out the extended. So I want to see what's coming in for my Leos. Thank you. King of Pentacles, which is King of Hazards, and the 2 of Cups. Alrighty. Okay. 4 Cups on the bottom. Okay, so can I tell you exactly what I'm feeling here, Leo? Please don't give me shit. I'm sorry. As a water sign, I love the King of Pentacles because it's just a very practical energy. But you guys as a fire sign, practical is great. You need it. It serves a utility. It serves its purpose. But it's not the most exciting. That's what brings me to this 4 of Cups, why I feel like it's funny, because it talks about boredom, specifically in this deck, right? This man, as he's content, he's happy. This is that King of Pentacles, and she's just like, oh my God, you're so freaking boring. Like, let's do something. Like, let's do something exciting. Let's get out the house. Like, let's do something. You're boring. You're putting me to sleep. And usually, depending on what you have in your chart, it can vary. But if we're just looking at the typical Fire Leo sun and a typical Earth sun, right? Now looking at the other elements in the charts, you guys don't really mesh too well. So whoever you're meeting in the month of November can be an Earth sign, or they have a strong Earth placement. It's normally, I don't like to point out signs, but it's just very strong here, especially looking at this 4 of Cups. But we got the 2 of Cups. So this is somebody that is practical, reliable. They are looking for love. They are wanting love. They would like to be in a relationship. But you might feel like they're a little too, if you will, boring for you. Sorry if you hear Lucky in the background. You may feel like they're a little boring for you, or they're not like your typical type that you will go for. This may be somebody that has a routine of they get up, they brush their teeth, might go to the gym, go to work, come home, cook dinner, watch TV, and then go to sleep. That's kind of how they operate their life. Now, mind you, their own routine may be different from my example that I'm giving, but they do have a certain routine or formula that they like to live their life by. And you guys being Leos, you like a little spontaneity, right? But this person does feel very stable and practical, and they do feel really reliable, but there's a sense of boredom with this person. So I want to keep going. Maybe this is the change you may need, Leo, especially if in your connections in the past, there's always been some level of excitement or thrill or some type of tension that kept the relationship spicy or a little sexy. But we look at the track record of those relationships working out successfully. If you are single, the track record of those relationships working out successfully are 0. So maybe it's time for a change and trying something that's a little bit out of your element, right? So let's keep going. Tell me more. And here comes that 4 cups. Yeah, this person that's coming towards you in the month of November, they're content with being content. I think you may find it boring, but they are really content with being content. Queen of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So with this Queen of Swords here, this is somebody that is disciplined. They do have integrity. This is somebody that means what they say and mean what they do, and they walk the walk and talk the talk, right? So they are the number one champs of follow through. That's what this feels like. They have an excellent track record of follow through. And this is somebody with the 6 of Pentacles that is willing to have an equal give and take. This is that daily balance, right, of life. Practical, right? So this is, okay, well, Leo, you wash the dishes and I'll take out the trash. Or Leo, you cook the dinner and I'll mow the lawn, right? Or I'll put gas in the car and you restock the fridge. It's a very mundane, practical sense of an equal give and take that you and this person, if you give this person a chance, would have. This is somebody that does have integrity, and this is somebody that is committed and they are commitment worthy. But my eye keeps going back to this 4 cups. I don't know how you're going to feel about this person, Leo. I don't know. It just feels like this may be somebody that's more of a homebody, that likes to be at home, that likes to chill out at home, that likes to spend time, with their partner, being intimate at home. Not necessarily saying in a sexual manner, but I like, my intimate nights with my Leo at home. We cook a good meal. We sit on the couch and watch TV, and then maybe a little sexy time and go to sleep. Wash, rinse, and repeat, right? Actually, 1 second here. Okay, so sorry about that. Lucky was starting to get into some mischief. All right, so let's keep going. Tell me about this person that's coming in for my Leos. Moon in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Well, I'll say this to you. This person is an open book with the moon. So this is somebody that when they say how they feel or they express some of their deep-seated wounds or worries or concerns, anything that may be on their mind, they are open, right? So this is an open book. You can ask them anything and they'll tell you, right? This isn't, especially with this Queen of Swords, this is not somebody that feels like they have to hide. Excuse me. This isn't somebody that feels like they need to hide certain things about themselves. It's almost take me as I am or just leave me. I come with X, Y, and Z. Either you take me as I am or you leave me. And not saying what they come with is bad, not with this Queen of Swords and this King of Pentacles here. I don't necessarily sense that, but this is somebody who feels comfortable in the way that they live their life. This isn't somebody that really wants to be changed. And I don't mean in the sense of the emperor. This is somebody that can compromise, but they put everything out on Front Street, right? This is somebody that says, okay, this is the way I've lived. This is my practical routine. This is the way I live my life. That's kind of what I've grown accustomed to. And they'll express those things and they'll express their concerns. Now, because we don't have the Emperor here, this lets me know, especially with the 6 of Pentacles, this is somebody, again, that can compromise, right? Well, if this portion of my lifestyle doesn't fit your lifestyle, I'm willing to accommodate so that way we both can be on the same page. But then we got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So when I see the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, though this person is very practical, yes, they are looking for love. They are wanting a love relationship. They're not quick to hop into the end all be all and get married tomorrow. And this is somebody, because of how practical they are, they're wanting to do the daily steps of the 6 of Pentacles. You put in your effort, I put in my effort. And we both build towards something that's stable instead of hopping into something that's full on long term out of the gate. So this isn't somebody that's going to rush a commitment. This isn't somebody, and not saying that they're non-committal, and not saying that they're going to BS you around, not saying that they are going to, keep you as a dating partner, but not turn it into a relationship. Because with the 2 of Cups, I do see this turning into a relationship if you want it. I do see turning into a relationship, but as far as let's go to the next level of getting engaged and getting married, that portion for this person isn't going to be a quick leap. They're in the space of, why rush it? We got a good thing going. We got our good daily routine going. Our life is in order as far as our schedules, and we're in sync, and we want the same things, and we're building towards that. Let's enjoy the build. Let's enjoy the daily back and forth of the give and take. We don't need to hop into the 10 of Pentacles tomorrow or next year or the year after that. This is somebody that will prolong getting married. This is somebody that will prolong getting married because they do like the daily steps of how the relationship is going. So it's like once somebody kind of gets set in their ways, like this person, once they get set in their ways, they don't really like to tip the scale on that, right? To go to the next level because it takes them out of their comfort zone. So once they get comfortable with you and how you guys operate, it's like, okay, I know we got to move up to the next level, but I'm really comfortable where we're at. I'm really comfortable with how things are going. So Leo, it's kind of up to you if that's what you are wanting, but this is somebody that is reliable and practical. They are wanting a relationship. I don't know how you're going to feel because it feel like you may get a little bored with them. I would be honest. But this is somebody that is looking for commitment, and long-term commitment is on the table. It's just not something that's going to be placed on the table immediately. So may I have one last card for this person coming towards my Leos? I'm curious in the extended to see how this connection transformed down the line. Oops. Okay. Thank you. I'm curious to see how this connection transforms down the line. 9 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. This is very interesting. Reason why I say this is really interesting because your energy is starting to show up here. Even though you're not a water sign whatsoever, unless you have like water placements in your chart, I feel like this is more so your energy because we got this emotional imbalance and your person feels very stable in their emotions and very stable in their behaviors, right? Very clockwork, right? Routine, gears grinding, day in and day out. This Queen of Cups is emotionally imbalanced in the reverse. So this feels like you, Leo. Not saying you guys are emotionally imbalanced, but you guys can feel your emotions very deeply. So 9 of Swords starting out. So this person, when it comes to their mindset and their frame, this could be somebody that tends to prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? The worst case scenario. I think this person really is into you, Leo, but I think a part of them feels like you may not be into them, which we got this 4 Cups, so they may be on the mark here. It's like they're into you. They're really into you. They would like to have a relationship with you, but there's a part of them feeling like maybe you don't like the way they are or like them for who they are or how they are, how they operate, or maybe they're just too routine. Maybe they're too, humdrum, too boring. Maybe it's like this person is analyzing the worst of what could happen here or analyzing or feeling like, okay, well, what if Leo isn't into me? I'm really liking Leo. I can feel my emotions here towards Leo, but I don't know if they're feeling me the same way. So with the Ace of Swords right next to it, I don't think they're speaking about this. I think they're still showing up just very solid and grounded, still showing up, trying to put in the daily efforts and work in this connection when you guys meet and really get to develop something here if you do decide to pursue this forward. But I don't think they're telling you their thoughts when it comes to how they feel about you. They're just still showing up as the Queen of Swords, very solid, calm, cool, and collected. But internally, they feel like, oh, I don't think Leo's really feeling me. So I kind of am curious, and we'll look at that in the extended, how you're feeling about this person. Because if they're feeling that way, and we got this 4 Cups, and I'm feeling like you may feel bored of this person, then I really want to see how you're going to feel about this person and how things progress. Because the Queen of Cups being here in reverse, it feels like something here is lacking for you emotionally, right? That's why I'm saying there's a imbalance with the emotional equilibrium. Something feels like it's lacking for you here. It's like this person has on pen and paper what you would want in a partner. This person has everything that you would want in a partner, but and we don't have a single wand here. We don't have not one single wand here, which is what you need. We got Earth, we got Swords, and we got Cups, but we don't have a damn wand, which is what you truly need, right? That passion, that fire, that drive, that determination, that spunk, that spontaneity. Because that portion is lacking here for you, it's like, yeah, this is a great guy, this is a great girl, but emotionally, it's not really, without that fire, without that wand, emotionally, you may feel off towards this. Sorry if you hear Lucky in the background. Emotionally, you may feel off towards this because you have that missing element. 5 of Cups in the reverse. But a part of you, because of what you've been through in your past, you may feel like, you know what, maybe this is something that is different from what I've experienced. Looking at the graveyard of relationships or a specific relationship that didn't work out, and looking at, okay, why that didn't work out and the elements that were in those relationships that could have caused factors of it not working out. Maybe I can look at this situation with different eyes from the experiences of what I dealt with, and maybe something that's a little different might be better for me, right? So I don't experience the same grief and pain that I did in my prior relationships, but then it brings me back to this Queen of Cups. But there's still something lacking. You know, you can't force chemistry. You cannot force chemistry. So, Leo, we are going to take this into the extended and see what's going on, see what happens with this connection. Bottom of the deck is the Death card. So either this will be placed to a complete end, or there will be some change here. So we'll see how this Death actually transforms this connection, or if it stops it. So let me go, because Lucky's getting all irate. I love you guys to pieces. If you're joining me in the extended, the I card should be popping up in the upper right hand corner. If this is where I leave you here, I love you guys to pieces, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.